Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing great. Just want to get catch up. Today is a weigh-in day, scary weigh-in day. So I did a video virtual doctor's appointment today with my doctor, and turned out pretty good. We did a weigh-in today. Official weigh-in today is 206. So my last weigh-in was about a month ago. That was and I was at 211. So that's 5 pounds. That's not a huge amount of weight, but when you're getting down to where I am, 5 pounds in a month is probably pretty good for me. I worked for it for sure. It wasn't easy. I stuck to my guns, stuck to my diet. You know, sometimes chipping this thing away a little by little is what we're gonna do. So 5 pounds. He was happy. I'm happy. Yeah. So another thing that we did today is, now at this point is when the doc starts looking at, you know, where you've been, your kind of build and your body build and everything. So he has modified my goal weight. So originally he was looking at 190, but thank God he revised it to 195. So that's great. So I'm at 206 right now, so that means I'm only 11 pounds to my goal weight, which is awesome. I remember the last time I was at 206 was probably sixth or seventh grade. So yeah, it's been a while. I don't remember seeing that. The last time I remember seeing the 1 on the scale, like 100 something, was probably maybe, God, second or third grade. I was 100 something pounds already. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a little bit freaky. Also, he wants me to start doing weight training, even though that there's no gyms open. So that means body weight training, which is like push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. So not looking forward to that, but he said gotta do it. You know, right now pretty much since we've been in lockdown, it's been all cardio the whole time. So I do like regular cardio days probably every day, walking to work and back, and I try to do a brisk walk. If there's no stoplights, I can probably do 15, 16-minute miles, my brisk walk. And I try to get my heart rate up to around 100 or so. And then maybe 3 times a week, I like to do a hard cardio session of, you know, maybe 4 miles and get my heart rate up to 148, 149, something like that. So I've had 2 of those sessions this week so far. I'm planning to do another session on Saturday. So yeah, so that's how today went. I'm pretty happy with that. So 11 pounds to go. That seems, but we're almost there. God, like it feels so good. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm wearing one of my Stitch Fit shirts today. I'm starting wearing my new clothes. I have with an undershirt, you know, I think it looks good. So I wore that today. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, we'll post this video up. I'm also going to post another video tonight of me cooking myself breakfast a while ago. It's probably a lot of pounds ago, so there'll be a big difference between what you're seeing here today and that video. But I was still on my diet, and I was really militant about being on that diet. And it's me cooking my breakfast one morning and trying to be working with the camera. So I hope you'll like that. So that's coming up next, and I'm gonna answer my phone. Hey, good morning. I thought it would be fun to record me cooking my breakfast that I've been doing on my diet. Normally I have a couple of eggs and some bacon, but today I think I'm just gonna do I'm gonna add a little bit variety here. I like to always eat one avocado per day, so this is actually half of an avocado that I had left over from yesterday, and I'm gonna scoop that out and cut it up. I'm gonna have 2 slices of bacon, and I'm also gonna have some of this Portuguese sausage that I bought. Now, what I like to do is take the Portuguese sausage and see how many servings are on the label, and I like to cut it evenly into the amount of servings that are in the sausage. So this one happened to be 5 servings, so I cut it kind of equally into 5 pieces and put it in the bag, so it's easy to do portion control. To make this look a little more, I'll cut it into a whole bunch of pieces. I'll maybe get like 6 or 8 pieces out of one of those, so it looks like it's a lot more, but yeah, it's good. And then I picked up this yogurt from Whole Foods yesterday that I'm gonna remember his name one day. It's like the super cute keto guy, but he recommended getting this Bulgarian yogurt, just probiotic yogurt, organic yogurt. It has 9 grams per cup of carbohydrate. I'm gonna probably be doing a 1/4 cup of this for mine this morning, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this monk fruit sweetener into it. And I tried this last night. It has a nice texture, but it's really, really, really tart. So I'm gonna have a little bit of that for breakfast too, and maybe a couple of slices of cheese. So it's gonna be. I like to get these like party trays like this that have the cheese already cut up for you and nutrition information right here, so you can count the calories on it. Although if you're on keto, you still need to count the calories, so you don't want to go like freaking crazy on calories and crazy on protein. There's a limited amount of protein you can have and a limited amount of carbs you can have to do this. I'm also gonna have some coffee with some artificial some monk fruit sweetener in it. So let's do this. Okay. I like to use this skillet because when I'm doing a lot of this cooking meat stuff, if I use a regular griddle or a pan on here, the grease splatters all over the place and it's so hard to clean. So I decided to get this kind of electric skillet with a deep dish, so when it cooks, there's not so much grease that comes out of the sides, so it's easier for me to clean. So I'm going to set this to about 300 to start with and start cooking my bacon. Now in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my Portuguese sausage. So let me get this into the shot a little better. Just like right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take my portions out on the plate. Stuff in the fridge. Grab a knife here. And I'm just going to cut this into some like really kind of small pieces. I'm not going to put these in right away because these are pre-cooked already, so I don't have to like, to cook them. I just need to warm them up. I like to get a little kind of tiny kind of char on these because they taste really good, a lot better that way. So I got about 7 slices out of that. And as long as the avocado is not too ripe, you can feel the spoon kind of pretty close to the skin. And just scoop it out like that. Avocado, super good for this diet. You gotta learn to like avocados. And here so I'm gonna kind of drop this into my thing, and I'm gonna fill it up to the first line. Now this is just to get a little extra on here. I don't want tons of carbs. Maybe let's do half a cup, because a half a cup is gonna be 4.5 carbs, so that's not too bad. Let's do half a cup. Maybe another teaspoon about will do it. Alright, that's about half a cup of the yogurt. It has a yogurt taste, but it's super sour. The label says it's a refreshing tart taste, but anyway, I'll take the quarter cup that I had measured out, and I'll go ahead and put it into my bowl. And what I like to do is use these bowls as kind of a portion control thing too. And if you take a picture of this, then you don't have to use this measuring cup to measure this out, because you can kind of get an idea about how much you have in one serving here. So that's what I'm going to do. So I can get an idea. I like to kind of go on the side like this, take a photo, and that'll give me kind of an idea what a half a cup of that is. Alright, time to turn the bacon, so let's do that. I'll go ahead and put in my Portuguese sausage and get these warmed up. And I like to cut my avocado up so it's a little bit easier to eat. So I'm just cut it kind of like. And I'll put just a teeny bit of salt on it. Just a teeny bit. Like 1 crank, that's it. I'm gonna get a lot of sodium from this stuff already. I'm gonna pick my cheeses today. I'm gonna try to get 32 grams of this is 1 serving. So everybody should have a good scale when you're dieting. They have these like this one is one I like to use for baking and stuff, so I can put the flour stuff in here. So what I'll do is so I don't dirty this, I'm going to put a little thing in here, and I'm going to measure out 32 grams of this cheese and get an idea what a serving is. It's about 2 slices. So you got to watch, because 2 slices is 130 calories. So it doesn't really say how many slices on here, but that's a good way to, that's how you can figure out what that is pretty easily. Alright, I'm going to turn, my bacon's almost done. I'm going to turn my Portuguese sausage over now, so I can get the other side going. And this is almost done. I'll turn our bacon one more time. You notice I always use these really small plates, just because to your mind it looks like it's a lot more food on there. When you eat keto for a while, this will satisfy your appetite actually for a long time. All right, it looks like we're about done. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off on this and pull the power out because I'm going to let this. I don't like dirty dishes hanging out everywhere, but I can't really wash this until it's completely cold. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Now, frying this stuff is going to take a lot of oil out of this. There's a lot of oil in here, so I'm just going to pick up my 2 bacon slices. And then pull these out. Oops, dropped one in there. Stuck on the fork. I like to kind of do it over this thing so it doesn't drip oil. Alright, so I'm going to set that to the side, let that cool down. So this is what we're having for breakfast today, and along with our half cup of yogurt. I'm going to add maybe a teaspoon of monk fruit sweetener into the yogurt so it's not so tart. But I will have to experiment with that because I'm not sure how sweet I want to get it. This is I got this from Whole Foods. This is the kind of golden style, so it tastes a little bit different than the regular white one, but I still like it. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna have probably a cup of tea with this and some water. Get the water flowing for today, and that's what breakfast looks like for me today anyway. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks. Going back up, there. You can see me? Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.